So we took off the chewed trim that was on the bottom right there, and took the whole thing off, put a new piece on, caulked it real good, and painted it. Had to pick it up. We got this 2 coats of paint on it now on both sides. Should be good on that door. We did all the spots in this room. And let's see here. I got to sand some spots in the master bedroom. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, we got to sand some spots in this room. Probably should move this door out of the way because I think there's spots on the other side that... Oops. No, there's another spot we got to do now. Possibly. See, did it make a nick in it? No, it's good. Just lightly made a little spot. Anyways, got one person in here. Appreciate you coming by to Desert Armory and more. We're still working, guys. Been at it all day so far. Not quite. 9 o'clock we started, so. All right, set you guys on a stand. I have a gimbal coming, so I don't know why the thing keeps cutting out. Hey, outdoors. Just slowly doing more patchwork in these areas, guys. Well, fixing the patchwork. You can mount that door now, too, I think. Keeps shutting off in this room. I don't know why. Hey, Jay Trader, how's it going? Welcome to Desert Armory and more. We do gun content, handyman stuff, outdoor exploring and stuff. If you like our channel, we appreciate you to subscribe. We've got a giveaway at 8,000. We've got, I think, 7,660 subscribers roughly. So we got a little less than 400 left, I think. We'd love it if you could subscribe. You just need to turn the notifications on so you know when that giveaway is happening. It's free to enter the main giveaway. All right, let's get their paint out again. Pull this up. Like this. It's going to need a little bit of help too. Yeah, something wrong with this thing. It doesn't stay. There we go. Looks like we got to do a little bit of painting in there. All right, let's get our paint. I'm doing good, Mr. Trader. Normally I don't work on Saturdays, but one of my customers really needed this done before Monday, a whole bunch of stuff, kind of last minute. She was like, oh, by the way, I rented it out. Can you get it done by the 8th? I'm like, I didn't even start on that one yet, of the 3 she gave me, the rental. So we are hard at it again. I had to go to Home Depot and trim for repairing some trim in the laundry room. I guess they would pin up their dog in the laundry room and it made scrape marks all in the trim. So I had to repair that. And somebody made some fist marks in that door over there. So it used to be here. So we cut a new one and got 2 coats on it now. So I should be able to mount that one. And then someone patched, you can call it patch, holes everywhere. And didn't do a good job. They just put goo over the holes. And so those are all rough and they never were painted over. And so We need to paint those and then fade out the paint around it to blend it. Problem is one coat soaks into that little patch they did. So I almost have to come by again up close with a flashlight at the right light angle and coat over again because it soaks into those spots pretty quickly. Yeah, just a lot of touch-up stuff. You gotta try to blend out your painting too, because if it's a little bit off color, you have to blend it out. It's a custom match, so it definitely could be wrong color. I'd say they did a pretty good job though, to tell you the truth. Put this one out better. Blend this in. Plus there's more to put on right here too. Right there. I've repainted a whole bunch of the doors too. They had markings all on them. Let's see here. This one's got a little spot there on top. Let's see if I can get this other side. Who else we got in the chat? Nobody actually, looks like, other than nobody new. Trader, I think, is new. I don't remember him around. Appreciate you coming by. You got a channel yourself, bud? If so, I can subscribe back. I don't mind supporting my fellow friends that subscribe to me if I'm able to find you. So do that. And this one you just kind of slowly fade it out too. I already did most of that already. It's just getting the nicks on these doors. I had to repaint that whole door over on the other side, inside and or just the outside. It was in pretty bad shape. Had all sorts of stuff in it. Got a crack down this edge here. One of those things I don't know where to stop sometimes with all this painting stuff here and there. A spot here that's showing through something. Put it on, fade it out. Fade it out. Then you run into another one right next to it, and that needs some, so put some on that, fade it out from there. Pretty much the whole wall, and repainted a lot of it. Instead of just doing patch here, patch there, fixing stuff. Well, the patches I didn't do. I should say the painting, not the patching. The painting. All right, let's turn you guys around. There's spots. I sanded some of the patchwork. The other guys never sanded, so that's where I'm painting over a lot of it. Few of them in here, there, here, there's right above this bracket here or so. Try to flare that out too. The bright sun coming in my eyes makes it so I can't see very well. But I need it open though for light. The other walls. There's like a nail poking through the door. I'm not sure if I want to paint it over. I'm going to start doing a little video of all the stuff I've done in each house like this, because I want to make sure the lady knows what I'm charging for, because before I just took labor and she's like, well, it seemed like you had a lot of hours, and what'd y'all do? I know you went over it before, but I just like have it writing So I wrote it out, handwritten out, which I normally do that anyways. So that way I'll do a video walk around so I can post it as well as, that way I can show it to her and write it out better. But flare that out on the end lightly. So it slows out to nothingness. There's a spot that's a little light where I doubled up right there. Clean lady supposed to be here Monday, I think. Something like that. Let's see if I can paint this window seal at least. It's pretty bad. This one is where do I stop? Because it needs done. It's like, who's going to do it? It just looks bad. It's like one of those things I never asked about. So it's like, what do I do? You know, at least make it a little bit better. Paint the window seal here. Fresh look. I gotta redo the window seal. No, I think that one's good enough. I was gonna say inside the bathroom, but I put a pretty heavy coat on that. I think it should be okay. Oh, someone's trying to get a hold of me. Let's get in this corner. Oh, a blessed weekend. What you guys got planned? Got anything planned for today or tomorrow? I got church tomorrow. Head out to church. Yep. I'm a church-going guy, Christian fella. The only way to go faithfully, make it through this world sanely, is to be saved, honestly. Can't do without the Lord. I'm serious. You know, I don't know how I would have made it without him. All the stuff I've been through. Through quite a bit of emotional stresses, and I'd never be able to do that without the Lord. Anyways, all right, spread this out, roll it, spread out that edge. All right, feather that edge out. Go. That. There's a patch right here. It's just a nick. All right, let's move you guys. Why do they have holes like a foot in the floor? That seems weird. Hey, let's see who else is on here. Asia, how's it going? Hello, bro. How are you doing from Uzbekistan? Pretty good. Doing pretty good. We're going to put you over here. Appreciate you coming in, guys. You're new, I believe. Thank you for coming. Well, I did have an Asia here at one time. Maybe you're the same one. Possibly. Oh. Possibly. Just repair work, guys, here. That's why I'm not like doing the whole wall. Just the sections that need touch up. Spread it out. Spread her out. All right, now that wall. And then that one over there. All right, let's put you guys over here. Get a bigger spread this way. 7 of you in the chat. Appreciate you coming by. I think that's where their bed was. There's like a shaded off spot here, although that might be shadow. Not sure. I don't think so though. I'm pretty sure that's like where head was. Bed edge. So we'll paint over that. I'm going to repaint this whole wall right here then. Like a grayish tint coming through. It was. Not sure what about. I had something there at one time. Try to blend that in, cover it up. Someone else trying to get a hold of me, huh? Let's blend this out here. It's a mix anyways, so just blend it out. There we go. Blend that out. And this is where they had some patchwork, so I'm gonna blend that in too now. At this point, it's like this wall is so much that it should just repainted the whole wall, huh? Probably. Possibly, maybe, sort of, could have. Did some for a round circle right there. Pasted on the wall. At one time, next to this couple patches they did. Spread that out. Spread it out. Hands starting to get tired again. Alright. More patches here. Yeah, we gotta paint over. There's one right there. There's another circle right there. Put a line right there in the wall. Stain. Blend this in, guys. Alright. Any more further this way? There's a little touch up right there. Oh, yep, right here. Right there. And another one right here. That out. All right, now let's turn this thing around. We got something to touch up here. Ooh, I'm in the paint thing. Hey, Byron, how's it going? This is a rental property ad is. I'm literally watching paint dry. A lot of people's been saying that, yeah. God's good, Chris, God's good. You like spamming my Instagram, don't you? Well, those giveaways. It's getting a lot, brother. I'm going to get about 5 of them for you every day. I'm going to have to start reporting Christopher Lewis as a spammer. Right? It starts reporting you as a spammer. Thanks for dropping by, Chris. That's probably you sending me more spamming, huh? More spamming my chat, whatever you want to call it. I repainted that whole door because it had some bad spots on it. Put a new, that door laying there is new. I gotta hang it. I gotta hang it. Yep. We gonna hang that door, man. We're gonna hang it. See, senor. Yes, it's a rental property. Yep, it is. I take care of this lady that does property managing. Take care of a lot of her stuff. So this one, she decided she wanted me to rush, get it done before a certain time zone, spare the moment. So working on a weekend, which I normally don't do. Trying to be happy about it. I'm not making money, yeah. Just it's my day off usually, guys. It's usually my day off. Yeah, man, ain't fun. All right, yeah, there's a shadow on the wall. There's a shadow. So hopefully this door fits because I made it the right measurements. I'm hoping it fits, right? After I cut it down. Another one of these little bars here. The other hinge, where's that hinge? Right there it is. You have the power on here at least. That helps. Oh yeah, that looks better. Not perfectly better. Got a little drippy drip here. There we go. Nothing's perfect in life, guys. Because man puddled it up when he fell in the Garden of Eden and sinned. Before that it was. Because God said, and everything was perfect, and he rested on the seventh day. Or he said it was good, something like that. Alright, let's mount this one, guys. Hopefully the door fits. Because it's already all painted, so I don't want to have to repaint a side if I have to chisel something off. I have had to do that before. Alright, should be good. Yep. Not really even sticky anymore either, so that's good. Alright. Bring it in. Oh, we don't want to do that. We just painted this door, let's not do that. Alright, put you on the whoopee cushions. Oh no, it's routed the wrong way. No, it's not. Let's spread it in just a little bit. Alright. It's alright. Oops, no, it's not. One of the hinges went the wrong way. It's not all right. There we go. Now it is. It was on the wrong direction. Flipped around the leg. All right. Get this one up there. And we need to pop that up some more. Sometimes when you squeeze it with your foot, it doesn't get the right type of push. Ooh, I hope that's not too tall. I trimmed it though, so it should. Should be good. Now is Christ risen from the dead and become the first risen. That's fair. Hallelujah. took off a quarter inch. That's irritating, folks. That's irritating. This is like this, the doorway, and so I have to make it. It goes like this at an angle. This side is high, so I cut off a quarter inch here, and I already cut off a quarter inch on this whole edge here. That sucks. There goes another hour of work. I cut off to my line, so I'm not sure why it's still needing more. And you have to do it on the hinge side, because this already has a doorknob hole in it, and it's like that already. And I was afraid of that. I was like, it's probably going to be, and sure enough. Was my height at least right? Or kind of height? Let's see if it's we're making good on that. Oh yeah, height's perfect. Okay, right. That'll fit right in there. Well, off it goes again, guys. What we got? Hey, what's up, Ethan? No, spacers would be too much. I need it in more. I need it close in this way more, and I already trimmed it down to the same size as the other door. That's why I don't know how this doesn't fit, because it's the same width. I cut it 29 3/4. It was a whisker less than 29 3/4. And this is a whisker more. That's probably why. This is exactly 29 3/4 on the top. The bottom is a whisker more. That's the problem, man. Somehow it got a little bigger. All right, let me get my planer set up again outside. The bag got filled up, so I need to empty it. Oh, excuse me. All right, Matt, you're going to dump something out in the van. Okay, guys, we're back. I'm gonna take it back off. Unfortunately, I was hoping it would have worked, but it didn't. So, see, I already did this once as a dry fit to see how much I needed to trim it. And I did measurements off the old one and measurements off the spring. And it needs more. Let's put a whoopee cushion in there. We're about to hinge the other one. They're called wind bags, not whoopee cushions, but they look like whoopee cushions, those fart machine bags that you print people with. Perfect placement, the hinges. They're right on. Unfortunately, it's going to be off. Alright. Let's see. I don't want it to get scraped up, so I'm going to put a blanket down outside where I was doing the planing. I planed to my line, so that's what didn't make any sense. All right, we'll bring you guys outside. Don't forget the clothes in, guys. Keep the hard work. Yep. Do you go to Home Depot or Lowe's? Today I went to Home Depot, but I usually have better deals at Lowe's. All right, we gotta cut off that side here. Do you watch Big Dream 23? She works on rental properties too on here. I haven't, Brian. Welcome, by the way, Brian. See ya, Ethan. Thanks for coming by, bud. Hardly working or working hard? We're doing a little bit of both. A little bit of both, my friends. Just a little bit of both. All right. Let's see, what do I have this set at? 64th, 5/64, 32nd. We can do a 32nd. We can get this to line up okay without scraping my paint off, because I just painted the one side and the other side's fresh from yesterday. Cords getting stuck on the bottom there. I don't want to do it too much though, where it takes too much off. All right, let's try it one more time. All right, that should do it. I said that before too, though. Right. We'll need one of those hinges for replacement. Let's see. Alrighty. Gotta reroute those again. And that puts us this way, so that puts us like that. All right. Where's my pen? I think I got one in here or something. I can use the tip of a screwdriver to make a little notch so you know where the edge is. These hinges, put them in the same place they were. I forgot to make marks on the door, but which is fine because I wouldn't want pen marks on freshly painted. All right. Here we go. Okay. Don't put too much pressure on that since it just got painted. And the adjustment should be, the depth should be fine. Have to repaint this edge since I took it off, the paint that was on it, this hinge side here. This is another thing that's just making it take more time, folks. I'm getting about to the end of the job, finally. But then stuff like this pops up, so you gotta be a little longer. Let's see here. Bring this inside and put a coat of paint on it. On that spot. What we got going? Do you watch? No, I haven't. Keep up the hard work, Jay. Yep. And my business is called J Grunwald Repair. J stands for Jerome. Most people on here just call me Desert or Jerome. Dry. It's not quite dry enough to do a second coat on that window seal there. Someone keeps trying to get a hold of me. There's nobody in here, guys. It's empty. Nobody's here. Oh, there's 4 people now. YouTube gift expires soon. Any text? No, no text. All sorts of emails and other alerts. How'd that happen? I filled that cracker with some, well, not caulking, with, what do you call that? See, this is where those patch jobs were. It's got a sheen over it, but it's not as shiny as it could be. Guess I could put another coat on those, I don't know. I could pick up some of the trash, right? 9 people, appreciate you coming by. I don't know, next time you get mad, just don't punch the door. Cry out to the Lord for some help, and He might help you with your anger issues instead of hitting the door here. Yeah, I don't know who did that. It's a rental, guys. You never know. You never know. Never know, never know, never know, never know. All right, I can put that cover back on because I'm done painting on that. Get that screwdriver. There's a couple of them I can put back on. I think I took 2 or 3 of them off. Let's put this one back on. I needed to paint around it. Someone did a patch job here and it's not good. It was never painted though. So. All right, outlets I usually put vertical, horizontal. Switches I usually put vertical. Screws. Somebody keeps trying to get a hold of me. All right, now we got that cover back on. What's up, Loft? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you showing up, or ma'am. I'm not sure what you are exactly. Appreciate you showing up. I just automatically assume people at my channel normally would be, male, but not always. I think 6 or 7% of my people at my channel are female. At least according to my specs in my studios. So shout out to all the ladies in the channel. Appreciate you. Wouldn't be here without y'all. Definitely not. Whoops, I shook the light off there. There we go. Put the cover back on. I take it off because I have paint around it. Yep. And that door sure looks a lot better painted. It's got some problems with it, but it's definitely painted way better. Alright. Now when it comes to these big paddle switches, I either put them straight up and down or sideways, depends. Usually straight up and down is how I do switches. The screws, once you're done clocking them, put them up and down, and the outlets horizontal. Once they start getting tight, just... Guys, we do more than handyman stuff. We do gun content too. Check out our channel. We've got a giveaway coming up at 8,000 subscribers. To enter, just subscribe, turn the notifications on so you know when that's happening. It's 2 t-shirts, 2 hats that have my emblem on it, and 4 types of stickers. All right. Just Sep missing your life. What you mean? Sep? What's Sep? Was that a mistake maybe? Was that a mistake, mate? So we repainted this, that whole door. Repainted this whole side. It was horrible. Way better. We could possibly repaint some of that. It's like, where do I stop? Because there's so many nicks everywhere. We had to replace this trim. As you can tell, a dog had fun in here. They pinned them up in the laundry room, so I replaced that whole piece. It was too bad to fix, versus the one back here wasn't too bad. I was able to paint it as well as on this one. That one, they didn't really do anything to it. Anywho. Ooh, I could feel that coming on. Yeah, there's like little pencil marks here and there. It's like, do I clean that? Or is that the cleaning lady's job? Because technically that should scrub off. Who knows? Is this good enough for second coat now? Hey, what's up? Welcome back, JB. Maybe it's a different J. Might be. Appreciate you coming up to Desert Armory and more. Because we have an armory back at home. We do. All sorts of guns and pew-pews. We do mine exploring, cave exploring, hiking, hunting stuff, handyman. We post some of that stuff, as you can tell, because you're doing my handyman work. All right, yeah, that first coat soaked in really nice-like. Really nice-like. I have to put a third one just so we know it's nice and stout. There we go. Perfect. I had to replane that edge a little bit again because it was just a little bit too tight. The door wouldn't close. That's a new door because the other one someone fisted through, put big old marks in it. All right. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't get the light fixture. Bummers. I thought I was missing something, but I was like, I can't remember what it was. I'm supposed to get a new light fixture for that because it's all rusty. Buggers. Buggers. We repainted that door. It had really bad spots on it where someone had a mirror and pulled it out. Pulled it off and the stickies had issues. Put all new stops everywhere for the doors. The whole house. There's the one where somebody's fist went through. Hey, Scott. They're like, I don't have a punching bag. I'll go after the door. Right? Eating this little cookie thing. I guess I can pick up trash while that door is drying. Sorry guys, my nails all of a sudden started getting runny on me. I don't know why. See if I got a trash bag for all the coffee bits and stuff. Every one I get has a hole in it. You know, they're bags from like Lowe's, Home Depot. Hey, what's up, Jackson? Because he at work. Yeah, I'm at work. Normally I don't work on Saturdays. Put you in my pocket, you get POV here. I cocked that yesterday. Peeled it off and got it ready. What was that? Tuesday, I think? Monday? I forget. Most of my bags have little holes in them. I don't like that. All right, let's see if we can pick up most of this. I can have to get most of the junk, but a cleaning lady is going to be in here and clean up the rest. Because this is a rental and they're going to get it ready. Monday they're cleaning it, so. I don't have a broom in the van, but I do have a vacuum in there. A vacuum. As the Spanish would be, vacuum. See if we can get this ready, set. There we go. All right, we got some tape here that needs picked up. I think the wind's blowing through the blinds over there. It's making me wonder what's going on. I got that one mostly cleaned up. I can start cleaning up some of this trash in here. There's one thing in here, well, there's a lot of things in here that aren't trash, but that's definitely not. Hopefully the screen's still on. Yep, it's still on. You just like. Thank you, Jackson. Appreciate you, man. Why are you not doing your guns? Hey, Loft, we do that in the afternoon, evening. Unfortunately, the last few evenings we haven't because my dad was in the ER room and I was a lack of sleep and I needed my energy at night. So we didn't do any the last few nights, last 2 nights. Okay, we'll leave these later, so we'll put them up there. But yeah, Saturday I usually, wouldn't do I've been doing more Handyman lives because some people like that side of my lives, some of my subscribers, so I don't want to disappoint them either. It's way easier for me to do that too because I'm already working, so it's not like I have to take extra time like I do in the evening to do the lives with the guns, which is fine. I mean, it's just if I'm tuckered out pretty good because of lack of sleep the last few days. Yep. I appreciate you showing up. You can leave me a voicemail. Loft says, okay. All right, there's some trash. Thanks for the understanding, bro. Yeah, my dad had a mini stroke, so been spending time with family some. All right, let's turn away from the camera here, make sure they don't see my reflection as we do something. Yep. All right, the jacket. Whoops. Got to make a pile of tools here. So we're going to start unloading those. They're probably going to call again, my friend. I'm not sure why. Well, he's probably calling again to try to line up where to meet and when to meet. I could drop him a tag, I guess, where I'm at. Here, let's see. Is there a way I could... 11% battery. The batteries get zapped up here like crazy at this place. And in this room, it dies out a lot of times. I don't know why. 50 minutes we've been on this one. This live. Let's see, those are still good. What did I do with that bag? Is it still in here? Yep, here it is. Let's see. He probably left me a voicemail. No, he didn't. Let's see, let's pick up this knife. Yes, YouTube, it's a knife, and you're allowed to touch knives on lives. So no pulling my live feed here. Okay. It's not a pew-pew. We aren't handling guns on this today. Not right now. That is a knife. See? That's a pocket knife. It's a hunting knife, actually. I did that when I did my hunting trip. Had that. What's this? A little bead of clear caulking. I'm just slowly picking up trash here. I hope that door fits after I trimmed it down twice. Just don't feel like cutting it again and painting it again. It's taking up time. Yep, making a little pile. I got to take that cover off of that snout here and stick it on one over here. The sun rotted it off, and I'm not sure how because it's behind this sago palm, which technically is not a palm tree. It's back here. It's all rotted off. So I got to see if I can mount a new one on it. It's just bits. I should be able to. That one should fit. Hopefully. Let's see here. Where's that trash bag? I think it's in here still. What did I do with that trash? Oh, there it is. Duh. Duh. This is a pretty small house. 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 2-car garage. All right. Let's see if we can get this cover off over here. Need the drill. Hey, Cash, how's it going, brother? What's up, Cash Hernandez? Hernandez. Appreciate you coming by, buddy. Double tap that screen, guys, if you like handyman stuff, outdoor stuff, hiking, hunting, gun stuff. We do it all here, folks. Appreciate you coming by. We got a giveaway at 8,000 subscribers, so to enter, you need to be subscribed. Turn the notifications on. Appreciate you guys. All right, whoops. Out in the way here. Looks like the last person just kind of mounted it wherever. I don't know if these two are existing holes before or not. Might have not been the only time this thing was replaced. Almost looks like it was messed with one other time at least. Possibly. It's the way it's sitting in there. It's pretty much just screwed to the side like mine's going to be. This is the dryer vent cover. And that's fluff from the dryer vent.
In case you didn't know, it's called lint.
All right, let's see if this cover will fit on it. I hope so. Take it out of here. Gotta figure out how to get it out. I've had it out of there one time before. What is that? It's a dryer vent cover. All right, let's see if I can flip you guys around here real quick. Gotta get this metal piece out. There we go. Hopefully that fits. It's got the flapper in there. And then this on the bottom keeps leaves out and a small amount of rodents. Hopefully it fits. Depends if this will fit inside the existing one that's in the hole or in the wall. That wind keeps scaring me with those things flapping. I'm gonna have to do a little modification on it. I have this for another job and ended up not doing it. Yep, I didn't think it'd fit. We know how to fix that. If you cut off this, you cut off this lip here, it should work. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Busy at it on an off day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting it prepped for Monday. Someone's gonna be moving in shortly, so.
All right.
Yeah, the lady's like, oh, you gotta get it done before Monday if you can. So, okay, I gotta work Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a good one. All right, so I usually use the jigger jagger, which isn't in here. So I could use this. The saw here. Yeah, it's a mess in here, guys. I know. Don't tell me. I haven't been able to do it. That'll be another live maybe, huh? Another live. All right, we need... I haven't cleaned it out in 3 weeks probably. I'm gonna have to use this to cut it out. Are you guys still here? Are you going to be live tomorrow? I should be live tonight if I feel well enough. I've been tuckered out the last few evenings. We're about dead on our phone here, only 8%. There, now it's not sticking out past the flange, so it should fit now. Sorry, that was probably loud in your ears. It was loud in mine because I didn't put my earplugs in. All right, that should fit. Yep. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how I'm going to get it into the concrete because it's stucco. So we might have to put those blue screws in that are for concrete. But my battery's about dead, guys. We're going to be live tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow too, but we'll see about tonight for the 2A content, you know, the pew-pews. But we're about dead here, our battery. So I'll have to put you guys on. Yeah, I'll probably have to let you guys go, but I appreciate y'all coming by. 12 likes, 4 people in right now. We're about an hour in. Appreciate y'all coming in. Thank you. You have a blessed day, and you can never go wrong doing what's right. Desert Army Moore is out. See ya. Thanks.